Hey, what is going on guys? My name is Devine and welcome back to another video on Hypixel Skyblock, and today for you guys I have tips on minion fueling. If you play the game for over 6 to 7 hours a day, like I've been doing for the past couple of weeks, you see some, you have some insight in the game, and that's why today I'm giving you guys this advice. Now, everyone that plays Hypixel Skyblock knows what minions are. They're basically passive income, blah blah blah. Currently we have 15 diamond minions running and a few creeper minions in the back. For the perfect armor set, and fuel is a great way to increase the minions income. There are actually 5 types and a 6th, which is not really passive income. It doesn't really increase the speed like fuel wise, but it's really good to use anyway. Every type of fuel that you can use for your minions can be found under mining, coal, and then it's basically in the coal collection. The first type of fuel is super cheap. It is just normal coal. It increases the speed of your minion by 5% for 30 days. It's not a lot and it's only 30 minutes, so it's kind of meh. Second one is a block of coal. It increases the speed of your minion by 5% for 5 hours. It's still only 5%, but it takes less time. And the minutes that you can see here are basically IRL or in-game minutes. So 30 minutes is actually 30 minutes on your clock. 5 hours is basically 5 hours on the clock. As you guys can see, at coal 4 is basically the first recipe that's actually useful, which is enchanted coal. It increases the speed of your minion by 10% for 1 in-game day, which is actually quite good. If you guys go to the recipe, you can see that it's 32 coal times 5, which is really easy to get. Then if you would go further, then you have coal 5, and this is basically the best type of fuel that you can use because it's the cheapest. One of the cheaper ones to make, way cheaper than Enchanted Lava Bucket, and as you guys can see, it increases the speed of your minion by 20% for 1 day. You can make it by 32 oakwood logs and then 4 times 32 coal, so that is 128 coal. 32 oakwood for 1 enchanted charcoal. Really easy way to farm oakwood is by using the jungle axe. And of course you can just use a god diamond pickaxe to farm coal in the gold mine. It's 20% for 1 day, and the way you can add it is if you go to a minion, just pick a minion that probably doesn't have any fuel in it. This one has fuel, this one doesn't. So we're just going to take 1 coal and we can place it in the orange block basically at the minion because that's the fuel block. So we can place it in here and it increases the speed of your minion by 5%. As you guys can see, time remaining 29 minutes. You can see time between actions is 27.6. If we take this out, you can only destroy fuel. You can see that it's now 29 seconds, and when we put it in, it's 29 seconds now, and when we put it in, it's 27.6. So it's going to generate stuff faster, and it's going to break stuff faster. That's basically how fuel works. Then a really good type of fuel is the Enchanted Lava Bucket, which increases the speed of your minion by 25%, and it has unlimited duration. The only problem is it's super expensive to make. If you go to coal, it's at coal 8. You need 2 enchanted blocks of coal and 3 enchanted iron ingots. Now the enchanted iron is not the problem, but enchanted iron coal blocks are kind of difficult to make. You need a whole bunch of enchanted coal for it, and you need 2 blocks as well. But the good thing is you need of course it has the best speed and it has unlimited duration as well, so because it's 25%. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put it into this minion. I do have enchanted coal in it currently, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the enchanted lava bucket in here. So currently it only takes him 15.2 seconds. You can also take the enchanted lava bucket out, so you can't really destroy it. So without it's 19 seconds, and with it's only 15.2, and this is a diamond minion level 9. But enchanted lava bucket is really difficult to get and it's kind of expensive. So my suggestion would be for everyone to use enchanted charcoal because it's by far the most efficient one, because it's 20% and it's super easy to make. Then the next thing is the catalyst. It increases the number of resources created by this generator times 3 for 3 in-game hours. The way you can get these is when farming in the end. And as you guys can see, you need endstone to make it. You need a crystal fragment and then surrounded by endstone. The point is with catalysts, you need to put it into the fuel department, so we can't put it anywhere else. We can't put it in main skin slot, we can't put it in this one, we can't put it here, we can't put it here. You basically need to put it in here, so you can't use the catalyst and the enchanted lava bucket at the same time. And they're kind of expensive and hard to get anyway, so that's why I wouldn't recommend using catalysts, and they run out after 3 hours anyway. Summary, coal is really cheap but kind of useless. Blocks of coal are cheap as well but useless in my opinion as well. Enchanted coal is kind of good because it's 10%, and enchanted charcoal is by far the best fuel to use. Catalysts are my opinion, because they run out after 3 hours, and enchanted lava buckets are by far the best type of fuel, but they're kind of expensive. So if you would go for fuel for all of your minions, go for enchanted charcoal. Anyway guys, I hope you guys liked this video. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe for more future Hypixel Skyblock content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.